And hello everybody, it is me again, Lou, and welcome to the Palm Rock and Roll stream, the stream with three idiots and maybe some art. I'm joined today by Mike, as always.
Howdy, nerds.
And the one and only, very nutritious, Relicious.
Hello.
Righto.
And
How's everyone doing?
Rolly, are you going to be streaming today, or are you going to be not?
Now, I want to finish this thing here that I'm doing. It's secret stuff, real secret stuff. Can't tell you. It's secret. Can't even tell you. Not even a hint. Nope. Don't even ask.
It's Star Wars hentai. Don't hide it.
God damn it! You know too much.
You're not Daisy. I'm not threatened.
Oh yeah. Well, I got 151 in my army.
I mean, if it's Star Wars hentai, then he may be drawing Daisy Ridley, so who knows?
Who?
Daisy Ridley, the actress who played Rey.
Hold on, Daisy. Oh yes.
God damn it.
He has to look it up after you tell him.
I wasn't sure if that's who I think it was, and yeah, it's her. Yeah, she's pretty. But no. I can't draw a hentai of a real person. That's wrong.
Is it?
I mean, yeah, it kind of is. If there's no consent, then that's a little bit messed up.
Yes, that's wrong. Fictional characters, no problem. They're non-existent, so no feelings hurt.
They can't resist.
Oh,
Look, just take it as a question of ignorance, because I don't bloody know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've seen like fairly lewd stuff of Rey and stuff. I mean, who knows? I don't know.
I don't know. I still think it's weird.
It is weird. This is a very weird age we live in, where like people can do the weirdest things to images, and it's like, well,
Oh yeah, and it's really convincing. Not only images anymore, by the way,
oh yeah, they can do voice very, very well among.
and videos, because deepfakes is a thing. It's kind of terrifying if you ask me, but I don't know.
Sure that, brother.
Well, you better get more masking tape for your webcams, everyone, 'cause that works.
He says to me with my full HD webcam over here.
Well,
Right.
My dad has tape over his webcam. I'm like, Dad, what are you doing? He's like, yeah, well, I read an article, that the Facebook guy and Bill Gates both do. I'm like, they're billionaires with secrets. You're some schmuck looking at YouTube videos. I don't think anyone cares.
It's not that anyone would care. It's just better safe than sorry.
Peace of mind.
Yeah, because who knows what anyone is up to.
Well, that's what WhatsApp for, am I right? Yeah!
It's also owned by Facebook, I'm just saying.
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
No
Everything's
wonder I
owned by
hated that app.
Facebook.
What?
No wonder
Everything
I
is
hated
owned
that
by Facebook, especially VR, too, apparently.
Oh yeah, Oculus Rift is also bought by Facebook.
Oh, come on, Zuckerberg.
By the way,
Zuckerberg.
Zuckerberg! Since we're on the topic of Bill Gates, he is not the richest man on the world anymore.
He hasn't been for a while. It's like the Amazon dude.
Yes, Jeff Bezos.
I don't know.
Like $124 billion.
He could buy a small country with that.
Or
Or a large one, depending.
Or he could improve the lives of his employees.
Ah,
Just
fuck
saying.
that.
Oh wait, you're serious?
That's not how you get rich, bitch.
No, but that is how you get pissed on your grave. Just saying.
Well, I mean, he's already gonna be in his grave, so how would he even notice? Just saying.
Listen, he's so rich that he can hire armed bodyguards to guard his grave for the next, 1,000 generations.
For the rest of the bodyguards' lives.
Oh yeah, sure. He's gonna hire someone, pay for labor. Yeah, right.
Listen, it's
Sure he will.
to protect his corpse, so of course he would do it.
Yeah.
Nah, he's probably gonna get those.
And as a bonus, and as an added bonus, the bodyguard is the only one who's allowed to piss on his grave, so it's a win-win. Bodyguard gets to be like, I'm the only one who's pissing on his fucking grave. Fuck all the else.
No, he will charge for that.
Ooh,
You will
now
capitalize
there's a
on
businessman. This is where the businessmen are made here. Right. That's a good point. That's a very good point.
Angry mob shows up to piss on grave. We are angry! No! No! I am the one who's got to piss on his grave. You can all sit there and watch. This is a very weird
Sure, you
conversation.
can piss on his grave for like $50.
This went from saying no hentai for artists for live people to saying we're gonna piss on live people's graves.
Well, that guy.
I'm not gonna. That's way too much money just to piss on someone's grave.
Dude, when you die, I'm gonna piss on your grave. Yeah. Well,
$50, dude.
it's gonna be like. It's more like, yeah. Well, given the healthcare situation and the fact that I can afford it and you can't, I think I'm gonna be the one outliving you there, schmuck.
Yeah.
But you're 87 and I'm 16. Yeah. Point stands.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah,
Anyway.
there's got Grim and.
In the funniest of ways. Listen, dark humor is the best humor.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I'm just saying, nobody likes rich people these days.
Well,
These
judging.
days, he says.
Please,
I don't know
sir,
about the
can I
price.
have
I
some
want
more?
No, please, sir. Please, can I have some more? Nobody. No.
More? More rich people jokes? I think not.
I think not, my dear.
I mean, I wasn't born in the past, so I wouldn't know if you like them or not.
I mean, technically speaking, you were.
Oh,
Just saying.
Jesus
I was-
Christ.
I was born after Union fell. I don't know how people were back then.
I mean, not much different than today, I would imagine.
Rolly, we have to go back in time to protect your birth, but I wasn't born in the past. Never mind, you know what? We're not protecting your birth, we're just gonna let it happen. Whoa, cool, I can see through my hand. It's amazing. Hey guys, what's going on? I don't know what's happening.
No, wait, I'm turning into Hitler. What the hell? Oh no!
Oh, damn, dude.
I'm just saying the butterfly effect.
I don't think that's how the butterfly effect works, but alright.
I mean, you do one thing and then the
How?
consequences happen.
No, dude, nobody in the butterfly effect turned into Hitler. You watched the wrong movie, dude.
No, it's a time paradox. No, here's my theory. If you kill one person in the past, someone has to take his place because,
Why would that be you?
I don't know.
Of
And
all
also,
people.
it doesn't literally mean they turn into someone. It's like, oh crap, someone hunted a cow this morning. I'm turning into Moo.
Moo!
I'm just thinking about this one cool theory that the universe has like a set amount of people, and then one person dies, another one is born.
That
and
is-
if someone gets killed in the past, there's like this thing that one gets replaced from another guy.
I'm saying that is absolutely impossible. I mean,
I know. I'm just saying.
population
it's
keeps
science.
growing. Where are all these people coming from?
I know it's a science fiction.
It's not even science fiction. It's fucking fantasy.
Yeah, there's literally fantasy.
Same thing.
No,
Yes.
absolutely not. Science fiction has nothing to do with fantasy.
None are
Only to an
existent.
extent. All right, that we can agree on.
Okay, except for the part where you can actually travel to space, but you can't like. Be
I mean,
part
we
of the
could. It's
Enterprise.
theoretically possible.
Yeah, but you can't
We have the
pilot
energy.
the Enterprise, so that's still, you know.
Wait, what did he say we can't do?
Go into
Okay.
space, which we already did
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
several
but I'm
times.
saying, well, you still can't be part of the
multiple
Enterprise.
times.
And you don't like the aliens. Okay, so fantasy is something that's never going to happen, but sci-fi is something that's in the works.
Yeah,
Not necessarily in the works, but theoretically possible.
because like look at Star Trek: The Next Generation. They got people walking around with tablets, and the show was being made
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
80s. Like that.
Remember the decoder? I'm just saying. Fucking flip phones right there. Mate.
Yeah. Exactly. So they definitely had predicted a lot of neat little things, among other things like
They did.
replicators and stuff.
They didn't predict. Their ideas were
Oh, wait.
borrowed.
Right. Right. I don't right.
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 Right, alright.
Anyway, I don't know where I was going with that joke. I failed. So let's.
Nobody does.
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen
Jesus.
listening to Rolly's jokes.
Nobody knows but Jesus.
That was my line.
I know, and I stole it from you. How does it make you feel?
Sad and kind of hungry. I bought some noodles today.
Rolicious, more like Rob-delicious. Am I right?
Yeah, more like delicious. All right. No. Wait.
Yeah. Worst stream in history. Worst stream
Oh
in
yeah,
history.
this is the fucking worst. We're losing our edge, boys.
Implying we had it to begin with.
Listen, I have several
what
katanas,
I
so
was
I'll
listening.
have you know. Gentlemen, I'll have you know that several katanas it means very sharp indeed.
Very sharp and very edgy.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
It's your way of the weeaboo.
This house is filled with blades. It's retarded. I got katanas up here. My dad's got bayonets and fucking cavalry swords.
I too have a couple kitchen knives.
Weebs.
Oh,
Weebs.
screw you! I gotta slice those onions somehow. They're not gonna slice themselves. They're not emos.
My blade could cut to
there's still a thing, by the
armor,
way.
but still cuts tomato. Sorry, I had to
It's
quote
still a
Warcraft
tomato.
3. But if someone's not quoting some dumb line in Warcraft 3, then I think we're doing it wrong. Even though I hate that game.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. How do they go that about that line? Hold on.
Oh no.
My blade can cut through armor. It's still got a tomato.
I just said that line.
God damn it.
Don't make
Yeah,
me sad.
I just misheard it, and I was trying to remember. Did he actually say that? Yeah, he did. Okay, cool.
I in fact did say that. Best
He
stream in
did.
the world.
In fact,
I
say
missed
that.
it. I apologize. Okay.
You should apologize profusely.
Yeah.
Also, twin blade action for clean close shave every time.
What was his name again?
It was Windwalker or something. I forgot.
I don't remember.
But he was funny.
All the orcs are
Something
funny.
stupid like that.
He kept poking one of the workers like, "Stop poking me."
Poke, poke, poke. Is that all you do?
Ooh, that was kind of nice.
Me not that kind of orc. And I know the peasants, their lines villagers were funnier because fucking Monty Python references. Oh,
Yeah,
of course.
they were all
I'm
holy
impressed.
grails.
Yes.
Well, I
We
didn't
still
vote
have
for
one.
you.
They still got Monty Python references in Hearthstone. I noticed the other day.
Yep. They still.
They got this one card that summons a rat, and it's like big sharp pointy teeth.
Jesus Christ.
A horse kicked me once. It hurt.
You turned into a mute. You got better now.
Oh, Monty Python, how you've inspired humor forever.
Yeah, absolutely. Like
Yeah.
their influence cannot be denied.
Sure it can, but you'd be wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
And stupid.
In that order.
Well,
Gaius.
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 Oh yeah, the Goblin Zappers, that was another bunch of interesting guys. Are you our daddy?
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah, these three little, like, orcs, I don't know what the hell they really were, maybe trolls.
No, they were goblins.
Goblins, yeah.
It's
That,
kind of in the name, you know.
They were, well,
Goblin zappers.
yeah, I'm not paying attention. Yeah, you start poking them like you do like the other classes, and they go, Are you our daddy? There's three of them running around with a giant barrel of TNT. Yes, what?
Yeah, Yeah, I can't remember most of their voice lines to be honest.
Hmm.
I remember the Beastmaster. Where I lay my head is home. See that rock? That's my pillow.
Jesus Christ.
God damn it. That's so stupid. I never played that game, by the way.
Bro, you're missing out.
I'm not that big an RTS fan, unfortunately.
Fair enough.
I
I'm
played
entirely
as
too stupid for that genre.
I played a bunch of it because my friend was really into it, but I don't really like Warcraft 3 because it's got League of Legends elements to it, and I just can't get into that whole thing.
Shouldn't it be the other way around?
It's a strategy game. What the hell are you talking about?
Warcraft 3, where you raise a hero to like you get a hero, you can build a hero class, they get experience points, you run them around the map, and they become like one of the best units in the game.
But you also got an army, you gather resources, you upgrade your forces, and then you
Yeah, I know.
storm.
I know. Well, I mean, I barely like RTS in general, but tied in with League of Legends like gameplay, and you could build the biggest army if you want. If someone gets to the max level with one of those troops, you're fucked. You can't do anything. They'll walk through your entire army.
Huh. Bruh.
I'm serious. I know there's like a mode you can play without it, but like I don't know. I just don't get into RTS games.
Yeah, me either.
Every once in a while I get the itch, but then it just turns into me having fun trying to defend my base from the computer for as long as possible.
That's the beauty of it.
Until you can retaliate, if at all. What the fuck was that?
I don't think it was me.
got mail.
Who's ringing?
Floppy and Heinstein is falling. Who the fuck is that?
No idea. Definitely not one of my crew.
Goody. Alright.
What's that?
Yeah, I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Bots? No.
Oops. So, any exciting games you gentlemen have been playing?
Dark Souls
No.
3?
Yeah, I'm well aware of what you guys have been playing. It's just, you know, I'm asking for the sake of the stream.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're just gonna sit here
Mm.
quoting more and more Warcraft 3 lines, or StarCraft.
I have not touched StarCraft ever. I have no idea.
Me either.
Well, then I guess I could just make up things and you guys will never know.
Yeah. So let's continue with Warcraft 3.
No.
Yeah, you guys do that.
God, no.
No.
The Cult of the Damned. I should make more brochures.
I like the,
Join or die! Or both.
I like the undead guys in Warcraft 3. My life for Ire! Ner'zhul. Because Ire's from StarCraft.
God damn it.
All I see is blackness. Oh, my hood's down.
They were fun.
Do you wish to know the secret to eternal happiness? Page 243.
It has really been a long time since I've touched that. I'm trying to think of which laptop I played it on, because I used to be a person who liked laptops a lot. For like for a desktop replacement.
Huh.
Don't ask why.
Why?
Didn't I just say something? I don't remember what I said, but, you know, I'm pretty sure it was important.
I mean, if it wasn't that important, you would have remembered in the first place.
Listen, Lou, just don't ask. Wait, what did I say again?
What?
Nothing.
Warcraft 3.
I'm being an ass. I'm being an ass. I'm being an ass. I'm being an ass.
I know. Me too.
You're not being a very good ass.
That's what she said. Wait.
I lost me head. I'll keep it on my spear. If you find it, let me know. Sadly, the name Pink Spear Tribe was already taken.
Jesus Christ. I just typed in Warcraft 3 funny lines, and the first image... I accidentally clicked the images, and first one is, "Nice pants, baby. What's the drop rate?"
God damn it.
That's World of Warcraft, not Warcraft 3. You bastards.
Yeah. You morons. Also, I'm really not that big a fan of this whole self-referential humor.
Roses are
Um,
gray. Violets are gray. I'm dead and colorblind.
We found a witch. Wait, may we burn her?
If rot was hot, I'd be a volcano. Jesus Christ.
God damn it. That is so stupid.
Oh, these are all World of Warcraft lines. See? Fucking failed me. You have failed me, internet.
Uncle Lothar wants you.
I remember playing Warcraft 2 on the PlayStation. That's right, an RTS on the PlayStation.
I remember playing Command & Conquer on the N64.
That was a very interesting conversion since they decided to make it all 3D, but I guess it's the only way the 64 can handle it.
Mm-hmm. For some reason.
I don't think the 64 particularly did 2D well.
I don't think it was made for that, actually.
You right over there, Rolly?
I just remembered one other quote from the Rifleman. I shot the sheriff and the deputy and your wee doggy too.
God damn it.
I can't shoot straight unless I had a pint.
Somehow I doubt that. I do love the people that brag about how they do better when they're drunk, and it's like, I'm not sure what that says about you, but...
Yeah, you do you.
You'll take me blunderbuss when you pry for my golden hands.
Well, that's easy when there's an undead army.
Don't shoot that thing at me. Apparently that was a reference from the song Added Up by Violet Finesse.
Who'd have thunk it?
Yep.
Not me, that's for sure.
Ah, there's me drink. Get in my belly.
Wow, it's fucking seriously referenced that movie of all things?
Yes, they did. Austin Powers 2.
Damn, dude.
And it says it in a sequence. Where's me drink? Ah, that's me drink. Get in my belly.
Crikey O'Reilly.
Yeah.
But just Dark Souls. Well, you guys have been doing co-op, though, right?
Not all that much. I mean, a little bit lately, yeah, but still.
Well, it's still something. What have you guys been doing with co-op?
I've been helping Malicious out for the occasional boss.
They're scary.
And fending back some invaders.
Yeah, you don't mess with me and my hood and my homies.
Are
You especially
invaders,
don't mess with over-leveled phantoms, which I am.
Yay.
are invaders like that common in that game still?
Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
It's surprisingly active still. Like, when did it come out again? I think it was in 2016.
Yep, it did.
Yeah, it's still really surprisingly active. At least
there,
on
chat.
PC.
Well,
What up, Mozi? Welcome to the stream.
Saw it.
well, on PC, I mean, it is usually the latest game that winds up getting the longest support. I mean, you don't see like Team Fortress 1 getting much players, but Team Fortress 2 still gets players, and that game is fucking old.
Yep.
Oh yeah. But Dark Souls 3 isn't getting any support anymore, so that's why I'm surprised.
Oh,
Well,
speaking of support.
You can still find Quake 2 matches, though.
Yeah. I mean, it's not getting updated anymore. It's not getting any balance patches, and it's not getting any nerfs anymore. So
Yeah, but
that's
neither
fine.
is Quake, so it's like, if it's on PC, it still gets players
Yeah,
sometimes.
But Quake is balanced.
I'll take your word for it. I don't know anything about either of the games. 'Cause I never played Quake
Yeah.
Online. That was when
Well, me
computers were
either,
way
but-
too fucking expensive.
Yeah, I mean, me either, but I'm still guessing that Quake is much better balancing-wise than Dark Souls 3, because that's not hard. Straight swords are still the most OP thing in that game, and require the lowest stat investment and everything. It's kind of infuriating, but you know.
I was gonna make a joke, but I'll save it till later.
But yeah,
Oh,
speaking of
God,
support, remember the priest from Warcraft 3?
Which priest?
From the Alliance. Side effects may include dry mouth, nausea, vomiting, water ventilation, painful outrage, hallucinations, dementia, psychosis, coma, death, and halitosis. Magic's not for everyone. Consult your doctor before use.
Jesus.
I have
What's
been
a-
chosen by the big metal hand in the sky.
That's a hell of a long quote for a random quote from an NPC. Not an NPC, you know what I'm talking about.
Well, he said it real fast, so it's okay.
Oh, crunch goes my back.
Still?
No, I was just leaning back. Yeah, actually, I still have a pain in my shoulder because I still sleep funny and, you know, working on a tablet.
Scalpel.
Who what?
Scalpel. Sponge. Magic wand.
What?
He's still quoting Warcraft.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just got a list of voice lines from different classes from the Alliance. Oh, the Sorceress. I remember the Sorceress now. Click me, baby. One more time.
And with that, and with that, I'm stabbing you in the throat and taking away your microphone. Yeah, I haven't been playing much because psychotic amounts of work got dropped in my lap, but I got to play Ion Maiden a bunch because, you know, you can pop it on, run through a level, the only level, because it's in early access, and have a good time.
Cool.
Yay. For the end of the world spell, press Ctrl, Alt, Delete.
You know, there is a end of the world spell in the game Magicka.
I did not know that.
I think it just rains meteors, and then there's another one that will... I think it casts a random effect on anything, and it can blue screen your character. So your character just...
What?
Your character, like, glitches out and there's, like, a blue screen appears for a second, and they die. So you have to tell someone to cast a revive spell, or otherwise, you know, you're dead.
God damn it.
Yeah, it's a shame that game is a buggy pile of crap, so the last time I tried to play with a friend, it just, like, crashed every 10 minutes on the nose. Like, that's fun.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
Because it's really, really funny. Like, it's got a lot of good jokes. The spells are fucking retarded. It's meant to be, like, broken in that way. Where it's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, if you cast a rain spell, and your characters get wet, if someone tries to cast a lightning spell, they'll instantly get electrocuted and it hurts the shit out of you.
Isn't this a co-op game, though?
Yes, it's a 4-player co-op game.
Oh my god,
So-
with friendly fire, that's amazing.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, you could cast, like, crazy-ass giant magic spells, but chances are your friend is going to get fucking nuked. Like, there's this Thunderbolt spell that will, instead of, like, most of the spells come from your character's hands, but you have, like, these big spells where, like, if you, like, type in a bunch of things and then hit the button, it'll actually cast a big spell. So it'll cast a Thunderbolt from the sky, and if your friend just happens to be closer than other people, he will get hit, and it's an insta-kill unless he has some kind of thunder spell protecting him. And it's
God
not
damn it.
it's not that you could dodge. It's just instant lightning bolt. Your friend is in pieces. And I mean that. You jib the fuck out of your friends in this.
God damn it, that sounds amazing.
It's quite good. There might be some kind of like third-party fixes for it, or maybe it's just Windows Virtual Keyboard. Who the fuck knows with these games these days? But oh my god, is that game fucking hilarious and worth it?
Sounds like a game we might be into.
I think you would. It's just I don't know how to fix the problems. I haven't looked too much into it,
Yeah.
but it's certainly worth it. I think I got it for like $7 back in the day, and it's got to be even less.
Oh,
by now.
damn. Yeah. That's a steal.
It's
More
pretty good.
Warcraft 3 quotes?
No.
No.
Oh.
No.
I mean, that game really doesn't take itself seriously, because in one hand, you have a melee weapon, sometimes, and on your offhand, you know, you got a staff, and you can replace either one of them. But there's different weapon packs that you wind up with all the DLC and shit, so, like, you could have a Star Trek phaser in one hand, or an M16. It's fucking ridiculous.
That sounds stupid. I love it.
It's wonderful. There's I think there's one where, like, the mage doesn't just have a robe. He's got, like, bulging arms sticking out of the robe when the sleeves are, like, all cut and shit. It's fucking great.
Sounds like it.
Like I said, bit of a buggy mess.
I mean, I would almost argue that's kind of part of the charm, but you know.
No, I
if
mean it
if
crashes to
actually hinders
desktop.
gameplay. Shit.
Yeah, but I'll see if there's any kind of fix, because like I said, it could just be the case of, like, you know, Resident Evil 4, where, like, it's perfectly fine once you disable the stupid keyboard in Windows.
Just so weird. How would that even happen?
I don't know. I remember telling you, you're like, no, and then you looked up, you're like, yes. There's no way, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, fuck, it does.
Yeah.
Now it makes sense, and everything is awful.
Yeah.
Are you
you
still
laughing
reading that shit?
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
I
God.
thought so.
The mortar team. I remember the mortar team. The two dwarfs.
Go on.
You've got a chip on your shoulder. Oh yes, and a bit of fish too.
Never mind. Your mic privileges have been revoked again. That was awful.
I never understood what that meant, and I still don't.
Fish
That's
and
nice.
chips.
Fish and chips, dude.
I'm not even.
Oh.
Not even in.
My God.
I'm not even in Europe, and I get that.
I'm not British, okay?
Neither is he.
He's American. He's partially British.
No. I mean, well,
Yes, my
Depends.
ancestry existed in Britain one time, but I never met the people.
Still, you got some kind of ancestral roots. I don't. So.
well, I don't either, and even I got it.
I mean,
Well,
Explain that away.
well, that you're smarter than me. So shut up.
I mean, that's not a hard part to clear,
ooh.
bro.
That's so mean.
Is it though?
Maybe not.
I had worse insults. Clearly, Tossiter has failed us. You must not. StarCraft references.
Oh my god, Rolly.
Oh, what's that? Get your finger out of the bunghole.
Jesus Christ.
I love that line.
Damn it, I forgot what question I was gonna say. Oh yeah, Rolly. Not that I'm like terribly interested in Overwatch, but can you tell me what role Bridget is in that?
She is a support character.
That we know.
Okay, so like,
Yeah.
what does she do? I know she's got a shield. I know she's got a mace.
Okay, from what I know, that she's defense. She's a tanky support. She has like the ability to defend and push away opponents, whilst providing like health and occasional shields with her ultimate.
That sounds like Reinhardt.
Her survivability, she can heal, and her survivability is very high, but her mobility is a little bit lower than the rest of the crew. She can do a shield dash to stun someone. She also has that. She got a little bit of a... Well, she's not that big on damage as far as I know. But she can whip someone's ass in a 1v1 if she uses her shield properly.
I think only Zarya's got the ability to dish out a lot of damage, but that's like a big if because she's got to have her charge up.
Yeah, exactly. Zarya's is also kind of... Zarya's more a supportive tank.
Yeah.
Her bubble shields and all that. Then she can go DPS when she has enough charges. But yeah, for me personally, Bridget is kind of going into the levels of anomaly like Symmetra is, because I know what she does, but how is this going to be executed is still to be seen. Well, I understand the shield and the club part, but that's not exactly supportive. That's more like a defense thing. I don't know. I'm still to see how this plays out.
Well, I think even a caveman can understand the club and the shield part.
Well, yeah, but no, here's the thing. For supports to have, like, such an arsenal is kind of beyond me. I mean, Ana has the rifle, but that's more like a healing thing. It doesn't do as much damage as Widow's rifle, so there's that contrast.
So back to my caveman comment. You mean I hit them with the shield and block with the mace? No, caveman. The other way around. Oh, why is melee combat so complicated?
Let me
Back in
see.
my day, we only had rock.
Rock and wife.
But yeah, for Bridget, I'm still a bit confused about Bridget, but I do like the design. That's
You know who I'm really confused about?
what's that?
Zenyatta. I have no idea what this dude is for.
Oh, that guy, he's a healer and a damage, not a damage dealer. He's like, he got buffs. He can toss an orb that keeps you healed, and he can toss a damage orb if it's on an enemy that reduces their defense.
Oh,
That means the
alright.
entire team can instantly melt a tank if that orb is hit.
Damn.
His
Alright.
orbs are also pretty strong. He's pretty good for like the offense as well.
Huh.
Zenyatta's definitely no pusher, but his mobility is fucking low. If you're getting jumped, you're fucked unless someone has your back.
I see.
Or
It's
you have
kind of
all of your
like a-
balls charged up, because those things can do some pretty decent damage if you have all of them.
Yeah, but they all gotta hit sequentially. Is that the word sequentially? One after another? Yeah. Zenyatta's more like a sort of a glass cannon support. He can do damage with his orbs and his balls, but his defense is non-existent.
His Dragon Balls.
Yep. Zenyatta's cool. He's my third main in support.
You have so many mains.
Well, I'm trying to main one character in each category so that in case someone takes my Mercy at the beginning of the game, I can flex and take someone else.
Oh. Alright.
For the DPS, I got Sombra. Well, that's because she's more like a support as well. You kind of don't directly attack the enemy, but you go behind them and do some butt stabbing.
Push
hacking
deep.
and shit. Yeah. For the defense category, well, I got Junkrat. That's simple. You just spam grenades and shit, keep the zone clear. You know. Kinda
Yeah,
like, it's for me, Junkrat's more like ground control.
Mm-hmm.
For the defense, I got Reinhardt or Zarya, depending on how I'm gonna play. If we're going for a dive comp, I'm obviously gonna go with Zarya because the bubbles are definitely gonna be a big advantage. If we're playing defensively, then the giant shield is going to be amazing. I am your shield.
When I played Team Fortress, I would have to jump around in characters, but I would usually get stuck with playing Demo Man because no one would take care of the sentry gun, so it would just wind up being the fucking kill gate from 300, except, you know, we're the people getting fucking murdered. So I'm just like, fine, I'll push up. And then by the time I change characters, the medic gives the Uber to the goddamn heavy, which, you know...
Because of course.
And, you know, the heavy, the one with the character who has a actual damage debuff against sentry guns, but they keep giving them to him. I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Well, that's a bad medic player.
Dude, you have no idea how often that happens. Like, I even played recently with my brother, like, a month ago or something, and it still happened. I was just like, hey, can someone give me an Uber? I'll take out the sentry guns. Nope, went with a heavy. I'm like, you fucking morons. This is how you don't end up blowing up the goddamn bases in there.
What else? Oh yeah, in support, I mostly main Mercy, but if not, I can also go Zen or Lucio if we need more speed. Moira's too easy to play. She is broken right now.
I've heard that.
She can dish out both heals and damage, especially damage. She can toss an orb that damages you, and she can also damage with her secondary fire. I mean, she is OP as fuck.
A broken character in a Blizzard game, you don't say.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, it's still not as... I mean, kind of... No, I don't know if she is just as broken as Symmetra, to be honest. Now, Symmetra is an anomaly. She is a DPS glass cannon. I cannot see her as a support. It's like beyond... Yeah,
Symmetra is the one with the teleporters, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh.
The Indian tech support chick.
Yeah.
You see what I did there?
Oh, boy.
I'm going to hell for that one.
No, you're already there.
Yeah, true. I did worse.
Yeah, you're on this stream. Where else? If there's any lower than this, my god.
Yeah. The two of us, no less.
I mean, but hey, it's not me, it's Blizzard. She is Indu, and she is in the support, and she has technology.
Technology.
It's like right there, man. It's right there. It's not me, it's Blizzard. Blame them. I'm just pointing out the obvious.
Yeah, you're just putting one and one together.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway,
Even though you're confused with numbers.
Whatever. Anyway, she is... I don't know. She gives me freaking more confusion than actual numbers, because she is too damagey to be a support, but she's too squishy to be a tank. But the shields, I don't know, she doesn't block anywhere. She's her own category. I've seen so many Symmetras. They either completely trash or they completely obliterate the enemy team.
Damn, dude.
There's like no in between. Absolutely. Same with Widowmakers, honestly. She's either complete trash or she delivers one headshot after another, letting us push. Now that's what I call broken, when there's no middle ground.
That just takes me
Either
back to
you're
the
pro
days of
or
battle.
trash.
Let's take back to the days of Battlefield, where you just had a hill full of snipers and the front lines just full of dead people because the snipers aren't doing anything and the front line's not supported enough. Whee!
Yeah.
That's why I support class limitations on certain things, because fuck me.
Yeah, but it's the same with Overwatch, because god damn it, an entire team of Torbs. God, please, no.
Doors?
No!
Torbjorns.
Oh.
Derfs.
Torbjorn, ready to bark.
Little derfs.
Little Durs.
You want to marry my daughter? Build a turret.
Speaking of Indian tech support, my brother got contacted by those scammers who try and tell you that your computer's been compromised.
Oh, right.
He likes
Bitch.
Yeah, he likes talking to them because it's just amusing, and I guess I don't blame him.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's just the guy's like, yeah, your computer's been compromised, and you have to sign into this thing, or otherwise, I won't be able. Otherwise, your internet will be revoked. So he's like, do it. You can't do it. Do it.
Yeah. Prove it, bitch.
It's so fucking funny. The sad part is, allegedly, a lot of the people who are working in that field don't even know they're doing wrong. Because, they set up the facilities to be rather convincing. This is what I've only heard. I don't know what the hell's true with this or not, because,
I mean, whatever happened to common sense? Come on.
That
Well-
went out the window since early 2000s.
Well,
I guess fair enough.
there were Apple stores in China that were fake, and the employees had no idea they were working at a fake store because they had the shirts, they had the badges, all the stuff looked legit. They got the packaging, it was down to the bags being Apple bags.
Jesus.
But they sure as fuck weren't selling real iPods and stuff.
I mean, I guess that's... I mean, China is something else entirely when it comes to counterfeits and... not fraud, what's the other word?
Bootlegs.
Bootlegs, thank you. Yeah, China is in a chapter of its own when it comes to bootlegs, because holy crap.
Oh, I'm well aware of that. I had, back in the day when we called it Japanimation, I wanted to buy some anime, because I liked it I liked what I saw on TV, but I want to see it uncensored and stuff, and be able to watch it when I want to. So I went to go buy some. I went to buy Outlaw Star. It was.
Oh, cool.
It was.
So let's finish that series.
What was it? 9 episodes for $40.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so that wasn't fucking happening. But I found this one website called DiscountAnimeDVD.com. Don't go there. The original website was taken down a long time. It was taken down a long time ago by Funimation, so I don't know what's there anymore. Probably something malicious. No, I ordered a DVD set from them, and it was $25 for the entire series. It looks legit. The DVDs look fucking proper. It had had this fold out box kind of thing. But later on, I showed a picture to my friend who spoke Japanese and everything. He's like, yeah, it's fake. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, it's fake. I'm like, how do you know? He's like, just trust me, it's totally fake. It's I forgot what he said specifically, what it was, but I guess I kind of have to believe him since, he seems to have all that information down. But yeah, so I have a couple of series that's entirely straight up fake.
Alright.
And I had no idea.
Cool.
Don't sue me,
What do you mean by
Funimation, I didn't know.
fake? What do you mean it's fake? It's like totally different series, or
No, it's the series, just
Burned onto a disc.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Yeah, like whoever was faking these had a actual DVD press or something, because like they're not burnt. I looked on the back; they're all silver and shit.
Jesus. How do they make bank then? That sounds... I mean, then again...
When you're producing it in that mass, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Because I mean, it was a website that was selling tons of stuff. It looked like a legit website. So like you can go on there and get like I don't think they had Dragon Ball Z, but they had like Outlaw Star, Cowboy Bebop, Trigun. I think they had hentai too, an entire section of it. So.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So. Yeah, it's sometimes you just don't fucking know, and it's kind of a scary thought.
I guess, yeah.
I mean, I'm not exactly complaining because I wasn't going to spend $40 on Outlaw Star anyway. 9 episodes of it when there's 26 episodes.
Yeah. Fuck that noise.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah.
Fucking
By the way,
anime. Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of China and the likes, you might be really, really into the latest Super Bunny Hop video. Rating systems and video game censorship around the world.
Uh-huh.
Very interesting, actually.
That does sound fascinating. He has a lot of
Yeah.
interesting shit on his channel.
Yeah, he's got really nice, not only really nice topics, but also extremely well researched all the time. It's crazy.
You
I love his
mean
channel.
there's someone on the internet who's talking about video games that's actually well informed? Surely you
I know,
jest.
it's crazy.
Surely you jest.
I test not, I'm afraid.
Gasp!
How dare you accuse me of chesting, dear sir?
I'm sorry.
No, seriously, if you even
Are
have
you
a
hold on,
passing interest in
Rolly, are you still looking
video
at-
games,
Rolly, are you still looking at Warcraft shit? No, I have to yell at Rolly. Are you still looking at Warcraft shit because you're giggling off to the side?
No.
Yeah, I thought so.
Maybe.
that
Anyway,
is the guiltiest no I've ever heard.
continue before he starts talking about his thing, because god damn it.
Yeah. Anyway, if anyone watching this has even the slightest interest in video games and stuff and all of that good shit, A, you're probably already following him, but B, if you're not, go check out Super Bunny Hop. He's incredibly well researched and has really, really interesting topics. So
His whole video on Japanese arcades was super fascinating because I
yeah.
did wonder why arcades thrived there, and I always thought it was because the same reason handheld stuff thrived, and it's not. Well, I mean, I guess it's partially, but
yeah,
you know, the fact that their arcades are like entirely different experiences, not just, you know, the home game, but in an arcade.
also because in arcades you get really good value for your money.
Yeah,
For the most part.
that's not something that happens over here.
No, not at all. Also, his video on tax fraud was fascinating and infuriating, but fascinating.
On what fraud?
Tax fraud or tax evasion.
Oh, tax. Gotcha, right.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you said text, I was like,
Oh no, sorry, my bad.
like, Lou, I just got a fraudulent text from you. I'm gonna have to report you to Super Bunny Hop.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, that was pretty infuriating.
Mm-hmm.
That was really... that was annoying. I don't even know what to say to that.
Yeah, I mean, on one hand, we all know this is going on, but on the other hand, it's infuriating if once you hear about it
I
in
didn't
such a concise manner, you know.
I didn't know it was like that though. That was really something else.
Hmm.
I mean,
I suspected it already.
yeah, we all kind of did, but to that extent, crikey, Jesus, wow.
Yeah. Also, the lengths they would go to. Holy shit.
Yeah, demanding that Blizzard has to release the loot box numbers in Overwatch, and then Blizzard just flips it around and says like, no, we're just going to change how they work, so we're going to get around it through a loophole, as usual.
Yeah.
Their legal team must be the most well-funded legal team in the world to like, spin around like that.
Yeah, I imagine how much cocaine they can afford.
All the cocaine.
All the cocaine.
All of it.
They fucking love cocaine.
My witch.
Hey Jeff, do you have any?
Speaking of which,
Hey Jeff, do you have any cocaine? Slowly turns his head. It slowly turns around and it's just caked onto his face. No, I don't have some cocaine. I have all of it.
all the cocaine. Speaking of which, apparently the cocaine use in my town is rising. So that's cool.
Oh dear.
I'm not the culprit though, so I can rest. So you can rest easy on that front.
I don't know. It seems kind of suspicious.
Funny you would mention that.
Come on, brain. What was I thinking about? I think there's some kind of drug thing going on around near me, but I don't know enough about drugs to even tell you about that. So awkward shrug.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Also had this weird run-in with someone in the hospital, like the last time I was there,
Oh yeah.
because of my gastritis or whatever it's called. I'm guessing gastric inflammation or something. I don't know. Anyway, so as soon as I got out of the wasn't even the ER. As soon as I got out of the hospital, I was just like, well, let me just go to the toilet real quick, and then I'll be on my merry way. So
Oh, please don't tell me it was someone asking you to pee in a cup for them.
no. So I went to the toilet, washed my hands, and someone came in and was like, "Yo, you need some cocaine?" And I'm like, "No, thanks, I'm good." But I do appreciate the offer. And he's like, "Yeah, well, it's probably better you stay off of that stuff. I'm fighting over custody, and now I was in a fight just last night. He was bloody all over his hands and shit. He was like, yeah, well, now I'm charged with battery and shit, and well, Friday night, I suppose. And I was like, yeah, sure, buddy, see ya. That was weird.
I wouldn't
That
know
was
how
so
to react
strange.
to that.
Well,
I wouldn't know how to react to that.
I didn't either. I was just like, yeah, no, thanks, dude, because cokeheads are weird. I'm guessing you don't want to you don't want to tick him off because he's already had bloody hands and everything just from beating someone to a pulp in his cocaine high and shit. It was like, better not say anything wrong, It's like, smile, nod, and slowly back out of the toilet.
The only thing I know about that kind of stuff is that my brother said that he worked with someone who was obviously on cocaine and kind of made like a statement to his boss about it because apparently his boss is entirely oblivious. He's like what grounds do you have to make that kind of
Prove it.
accusation? He's like,
Yeah.
So my brother's just like, well, she's very hyper, then she starts to wear down, then she goes to the bathroom, then she comes out and she's really hyper again. It's like
Yeah.
it's not hard math here.
She's probably not eating a Mars bar in there and be like, woo!
It turns out she is just eating a Mars bar. Man, my blood sugar's terrible.
Turns out she's just snorting the sugar off a donut and something's just going on like, woo!
She's snorting M&Ms. Turns out she's been hospitalized at least 3 times for accidentally snorting a peanut M&M. Oh, those things are huge. Yeah, that's about the extent I know of with that. I don't know. I think I mentioned it on the stream before. I don't know what drug causes your eyes to dilate like crazy, but since
That's marijuana.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was always no. I thought that made your eyes red. What? Wasn't it like something like a lot more extreme that made
too.
your eyes dilate?
Oh, it's probably pretty much every single drug ever.
Whatever. Because my eyes are always dilated. My like to the point where my eye doctor. I mentioned this. he tipped my head back to put the drops in my eyes. He's like, we got a problem. I'm like, what's that? And he just does the test without eye drops for me. He's like, yeah, you have, your eyes are, I'm like, stupid? Yes, they're very stupid. You need to wear sunglasses outside because your eyes don't appear to be dilating normally. I'm like, oh, alright. I'm like, I've heard this before from my teacher because, coming full circle, my teacher was like, my teacher pulled me out of class and crossed her arms. She's like, do you have something you want to tell me? I'm like,
Well,
what? I was like, this is the point where I was nervous in school. Like, I didn't like talking to anyone because it just really made me nervous as shit. So yeah, or just
Yay, anxiety.
Full on anxiety and shit. So she's like, is this something you want to tell me? I'm like, what are you asking me? Like, she just kept kept her arms crossed, kept looking at me. I'm like, I really don't know what you're talking about. She's like, is there something you're doing? I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. And then, I sat down and I'm like, dude, do you know, why she would ask me? I'm like, nope. And turns out that's what I think she was on about. That I was potentially on something. I'm like, no.
Why would you even think that? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, the quiet artist in the back is the one doing it, not
sure.
Not the hollering dickholes in the class, because they're all nice to you and shit.
Hyperactive morons. Yeah.
Oh god, there was one guy who came into the lunchroom every day, so fucking stoned and drunk out of his mind. I'd be surprised if he lived past 2 years past high school. He was like, he walked in, his eyes were so red. And, he just looked, he was pale, sweating. I was like, what the fuck? So I asked my friend, like, dude, what is wrong with him? He's like, oh, he's on, everything, I think.
Jesus.
Can you define everything? He's like, no, I don't want to, you don't want to know. Because my friend did some stuff, not, the extreme stuff. I think just weed. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
It was high school.
Yeah. Everyone did weed back then.
Except for me, apparently.
Yeah, and me. My stomach does not agree with that stuff. Let me tell you that for a fact. Jesus.
I mean, I know the smell of it because...
It's a very distinct smell.
Yeah, and I fucking hate it.
Me too.
I am all for people being able to use that stuff, because, it's really good for medical and stuff, but holy fuck, does it reek. It is horrible.
Mm-hmm. So
it's
you know the worst thing about potheads? They all think nobody's able to smell it once they hit the bong. Oh no, what that smell? No, that's not weed at all. No.
My friend, you're describing my friend to a T. He would walk in, he'd try and be really casual about it because he knew that I was very anti-drugs. So he'd just be totally casual, like, hey man, what's going on? His eyes are fucking bloodshot as fuck. They're red, they're teary, and I'm like, so I remember asking my brother because he was in a band at a studio at this one point. So I after he left, I was like, hey bro, what was up with him? Can you? He's like, oh, he's on weed. I'm like, is that what that smell was? It's like, oh, I've smelled that at a couple of places. My aunts. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
It was an eye-opening experience. Let me tell you. For all of the wrong reasons.
Yeah. I could just imagine you going, oh, is that what the smell was? Ah, interesting.
It explains so much.
Yeah.
Oh, God. It's so ridiculous. That's the extent of my ignorance with that shit. I just have no idea. And that's not the first time I was accused of it either. When I was working at another job, my two bosses and two coworkers were all stoned, fairly often. So my brother and I we went into the warehouse where they were all smoking up, and we were I forgot why we were there. I think we were there to talk about the photo shoot we were doing because I'll get into what we were doing for them later.
Yeah.
But they're like, so what do you guys do? And we're like, what do you mean? like, well, you gotta get inspiration from somewhere. I'm like, no, and they
the good old.
They did not believe us. Like, they insisted that we had to do something. I'm like, dude, no, I don't.
Yeah.
Like, do I look like the person?
All artists are drug heads. Cliche.
Goes right along with all artists use Macs. Woo! Yeah, that was a. I won't say the name of the company because I fucking hate them for more than a few reasons. But they were a supplement company. So we did a photo shoot of a bunch of bodybuilders and stuff.
Oh, sexy.
So we did the website, we did the graphics for their products, and the photo shoot. Which, oh my god, there's so many fucking dumb decisions made at that place.
Oh boy.
Like I said,
oh boy, why did I draw this massive fucking background? Oh god.
It is gorgeous,
Thank you, but it's gonna take a while.
but it's going to be gorgeous.
True. I'm probably also just working on details that nobody's ever gonna see in the finished product. Ah, shit. Anyway, be right back. Just gonna get myself some water.
whoa!
Water!
What is he going on? Ha! Oh, he's still there. Shit. Oh, god damn it. Are you still reading Warcraft shit?
Yes.
How much Warcraft shit is there?
Quite a few.
I thought you were working on a commission, or did you get ADD and forget?
Yes. Darkness called, but I was on the phone, so I missed him. I tried to star 69 Darkness, but the machine picked up. I yelled, "Pick up the phone, Darkness," but he ignored me. Darkness must have been screening his calls.
Jesus Christ. Star 69, that really dates that joke. That really, really dates that joke.
I know.
Is that even a thing anymore?
I have no idea.
Wait, is that even a thing in Europe?
I have no idea.
Righto, back again, and I just noticed that I forgot to record this. Oh well.
Well, damn it, son.
Doesn't YouTube
I'm just
record
gonna
it for you?
download it off Ricardo, fuck it.
Yeah.
No big.
Hey Lou, was Star 69 a thing with phones for you guys?
What's the what?
Star 69, like if you wanted to call someone back, you hit Star 69? Like in the 90s.
No,
or
I never used it.
But was it a thing? Like, did you guys have it there, or no?
I just told you I would not know.
Oh, just straight up, okay. I thought... Alright.
Straight up, I never needed it, and B, I was not aware of that.
They advertise it here all the time, so I was wondering if it was also a European thing, since Rolly brought it up from a reference from a game that we shall not talk about.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I guess that's an international thing. I don't know.
Hard to say.
Good question, though. Very good question.
I do have to laugh at the fact of how much even the phones have changed, because, like, back in the day, we would have to pay long-distance calls from, like, calling state to state, so, like...
What?
Yeah, exactly. So if my mom wanted to call her sister in Pennsylvania, which is a state right next door, by the way, like, the price per minute was, like, pretty substantial, so my dad said, yeah, like, at the end of the month, the phone bill would be an extra, like, $200 just because of them talking for a couple of hours a month. Yeah, it was that stupid.
I also heard the other day that you had to pay for SMS that you received. Is that true? Like text messages?
I didn't have a cell... I had a cell phone for a brief while, and... I think yes.
Jesus.
I know we had a service here that, like, I don't know how it worked, but you would get a confirmation that the SMS got received. When a person opens the text...
I also remember that, yeah.
Yeah, when a person opens the text message, you get, like, a notification. You got to pay for that. That was an extra service.
Yeah, that was an extra service. But I did hear that apparently that was a thing that in America you had to pay for SMS that you received.
Oh,
So...
America.
Yeah, so SMS bombing was a thing. If you wanted to ruin someone, just send them a bunch of SMS.
Good grief.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you'd have to pay for a while on that. Like, that's no longer a thing anymore.
Thank goodness, because that's retarded.
Oh, there's so many fucking retarded things that have gone on. Like, apparently, it's really hard to get internet in Alaska.
Oh yeah.
No shit.
So, well, no. Here's the thing, though. Like, that changed when they could use their phone as a mobile hotspot. So,
Oh.
Verizon, who was offering unlimited data plans, caught on to this because they said, like, whoa, what's with this huge spike in data usage? So they found out that these people, these horrible Alaskans, had the gall to use their data plan. So
In their
they
shithole country.
So they straight up fucking canceled. They're like, "What? We're no longer offering service to you guys." It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's like, what the hell is up with that? Like, I think the CEO or the owner of Verizon straight up said that that unlimited data is bullshit and doesn't make sense. It's like, no, it does make sense because it doesn't cost you anything. It's not like water where it's something that has to be constantly processed or whatever, and, of sewage and other horrible things.
Yeah, I mean your servers are working either way. So what's with the? I don't know.
These people are just insane.
It's not making money.
Yeah,
True.
but they're already making psychotic amounts of money, and
They're not making
but
enough
why-
psychotic amounts of money.
Yeah,
No,
but
no,
why
no.
make some money if you could make all the money?
yeah, I was about to say, you have to quote Jim Sterling. It's like, it's not enough to make a lot of money. You have to make all the money.
Yeah.
The way I like to put it is, they don't want a home run, they don't want a double, they don't want a triple. As far as they are concerned, they want grand slams every time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And of course, that's not sustainable.
Don't tell them that.
Everyone with a functioning brain could tell you that, but no.
A functioning what? I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
it's a European
Those-
thing.
Yeah, those
Oh.
things are in very, very short supply.
Mm.
Well,
I've
European thing, I wouldn't be so sure about that.
There's retarded people all over the world.
Okay, it's a 99.9% European thing.
No.
No!
No.
Brexit's a thing.
Well, Brexit for Great Britain isn't part of the EU anymore.
there you go. So it's now even better.
Well,
Our stats are up.
there's still other countries out there that have had some pretty dumb things going on.
Oh, yeah,
That is
absolutely.
true.
Is
There's
Greece
me and
part
my
of the-
neighbor.
Is Greece part of the EU still?
Yeah, still for some weird reason.
There you go, that country that's like in psychotic bankruptcy but maintains these insane retirement plans and pensions that are entirely unsustainable.
Yep.
But they're just as hard workers as the Germans.
Hard to
Yeah.
say.
No, it was a there was a questionnaire apparently put out by
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I mentioned this, and most of Europe was pretty much like, yeah, the Germans could fuck right off. They are just
They get
workaholics.
shit done.
Yeah, that all they do is work and they do good shit, and then like it gets to Greece. Like, oh no, we're the most hardworking. It's like, they're the only ones who voted for themselves. I think even Germany might have voted for someone else. They were like, oh yeah, England's pretty hardworking. Yeah, they're good people. And then this is like Greece. Oh no,
was literally the only one who voted for this.
yeah, it wasn't the only that they voted for themselves on. It's just like, oh my god, guys,
Come on.
Like, it's even just being modest. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I can't talk because America's probably got the exact same problem in space. But hey, you know what? We're talking about Europe, so I get to, not hear about my country being fucking retarded for 5 minutes. Don't tell me my 5 minutes are up, please. Please, I'm relishing
No,
not
no,
talking
it's-
about my shithole fucking policy bullshit.
Okay.
I'm okay. I'm not okay. But I'm okay.
You communicate by clicking on me. I communicate by doing what you say.
What?
You're still...
Jesus
On work-
Christ, delicious.
Rolicious, get to work or start streaming, you bitch.
I am working, but I can't stream because this is private.
You're
Yeah.
obviously not working. You're still looking up Warcraft jokes or
I'm working
quotes or
and I'm
whatever.
looking at Warcraft jokes on the second monitor, okay? I'm multitasking, alright?
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Multitasking is not a thing with you. No.
Well, it is now, because I just need to look 1 second to the side and back on the main screen.
You ADD motherfucker. Holy shit.
You know what's also funny?
What?
The one map where it shows which country makes fun of which country the most.
Oh god.
That
I
is
wanna know?
absolutely hilarious.
Germany doesn't make fun of any other country in the world because they're too busy.
They apparently make the most fun about Poland of all places.
Damn it, I was trying to make a joke where I was just
real?
like, they're too busy working to make jokes.
No.
They're too busy
I mean, the
working
jokes
with
are
us.
awful, so you know.
Why Poland? What did we do?
I mean, if you can't invade them, joke about them, you know.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Right, let's see. Yeah, just found it. It's... Wait. There it is. I'm just gonna drop it in our Discord.
Let's go.
And in the chats. As well. It's kind of funny how many countries make fun of Germany. It's real funny.
Well, I mean, can you blame them?
No.
This map isn't accurate.
Why?
Look at the Baltic states. They're all joking about Estonia or Finland. That's bullshit.
I love how the only ones who make fun of us is Switzerland.
I look at that map and
I
go,
love that.
I know some of those countries,
Yeah.
and that's it. I don't know all of them. I know the obvious ones.
I also love how Italy makes fun of themselves.
Oh
That's
yeah,
adorable.
I just saw that.
Yeah.
My
That
brain
is-
is kind of canceling some of this out because I'm like, I know that's not the English flag, but then I see the English flag over Ireland.
Yeah, Ireland.
Okay, yeah, so I'm like, but then I see the Italian flag there. I'm like, that makes sense. Wait, no, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. They're very self-aware. That's cool.
Wait, hold on. I have to take this to a nerdy level. Hold on a second, guys. I've seen that flag in my video game, XCOM.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, I have a very multinational team.
A very diverse team.
No, the comical thing is, my friend and I are like, all right, it's time to be very racist. I have to kick out anyone who's got the same flag as someone else because my
Oh no.
some of my team members have a medal that it's the more diverse your team is, like in terms of like what nation they're from, the better
Yeah.
perks they get. So I'm like,
It is so strange.
I'm like, okay, you two from fucking Ireland, you ain't no. One of you has to go. One of you has to go back to the barracks and eat Cheetos for the rest of the map.
I thought they eat potatoes mostly. I don't know.
What do you think that's made of?
I wasn't I wasn't trying to stereotype Lou. I was just saying, get the fuck out of my base or my team.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get out of the dropship and go back to the barracks. I gotta beat that game. I'm so close to beating it.
I mean, if you've got too many people from Austria, you'd also tell them to fuck off and eat more schnitzel. Just saying.
I'm not sure Austria is an option in the game.
Oh my god, really?
It doesn't
I
have
mean, yeah,
everyone. It's
We're
got
pretty far behind, so.
it's got
Well played,
It's-
not as bad as Greece.
well, you also got to realize that that the game's randomized, so I might not have seen all of the countries in the playthrough.
Let me look this up.
Yeah, you can find out better than I can.
It's Austria in XCOM. Apparently, we have a networking company that's called XCOM. Go fuck yourself.
Oh, fuck.
XCOM.at. Yeah, great.
Great, and all the Google results are from them. Fucking hell.
Why don't you just look up countries in XCOM PC game?
Good idea.
I thought
XCOM 2?
XCOM.
1. I haven't played it 2 yet. I was waiting on
There's a
DLC.
million countries. There are no million countries, you dipshit.
XCOM funding. Let's see. No, wait.
Let's see.
No, the funding is
XCOM.
different. Funding is different. You can get. I think I'm not sure that they have the same. What's it called? I don't think there's the same amount of countries in the funding spot as there is the soldier count.
Yeah,
Is
like
it
very
in the unknown?
Yes, I think it's the most recent one.
List of nations of XCOM soldiers. Argentina, Australia, Belgium, Brazil, Canada, China, Egypt, France, Germany, Greece, India, Ireland, Israel, Italy, Japan, Mexico, Netherlands, Nigeria, Norway, Poland, Russia, Saudi Arabia, Scotland, South America, South Korea, Spain, Sweden, Ukraine,
Okay.
United Kingdom, United States.
So Austria is not among them. Good.
Nope.
Good. Thanks a bunch.
Maybe you guys are
Why-
helping the
Why
aliens.
am I upset? Yeah, we fell. Like
There
for
could
the-
be missing countries. This list is maybe not complete. Because
Oh,
this
I'm
is a
pretty
forward.
sure it is.
They might generalize, but it's pretty blatant. They go like, "Here's the flag that this character is from."
Hmm.
They're from a flag.
I mean, that would have been cool if there were actually Austrian troops. It would have also been kind of hilarious if they all sounded like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Well,
Ah!
it's really impressive that they speak their native language. Most of the time, it's just like no, they just either speak with an accent or whatever. But no, they speak their actual language.
That is so cool.
Like, that's what's impressive about XCOM. There's an option to turn that off so you can hear what they're saying, but I mean, you pretty much know what they're saying by
Yeah.
some gestures that happen in the game.
That is cool. That's really cool.
I mean, they got both genders and all those nationalities, so it's like, what the fuck? How did you guys get all of this?
Yep.
I mean, for all I know, it could be like really poorly voice acted because I don't speak those languages.
Yeah. But, it's a thought that counts.
Except for the Russian, all you hear is hard bass playing every time you click them.
Сука, блядь!
Rush B.
Rush me!
Funny enough, I don't think I have any Russians on my team. I'd have to look.
They're probably all spies.
I mean, I could boot the game up and look, but why would I do that?
They're all KGB spies.
Hey, you might want to check the background of this unit you got, Max Power.
Why? What's wrong with him? Well, his accent sounds weird for an American. I don't know what you're talking about, comrade.
Let's
Suka.
have tons of whiskey and not vodka.
Even
No.
though I like vodka better. Ah, shit.
No, they just found a bunch of sunflower seed shells around his bed,
Savage kid.
and a bottle of vodka under the bookshelf.
What? Why is he wearing tracksuit? Oh, wait.
And there was just this picture of Lenin on his on the side of his bed.
Holy crap.
His alarm clock is the Soviet, is the Soviet hymn. Da, 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 da.
I told you
God damn it.
the dumbest actual thing that happened in XCOM was I looked at if you look around the base you could see your troops sometimes hanging out or talking or whatever. So I saw my 2 mech troopers who had they had their libs removed and replaced with robotic ones
You keep mentioning that.
running on treadmills.
In their mech suits.
No, and with their robot limbs, because they get robot limbs to walk around the base.
Damn.
So like they get these like little lightweight things. So they're all running on like the treadmills. I'm like, Jesus Christ. So the story that I attached to that was I'm like, all right, well, since I'm like, all right, Doughboy, since you're watching,
It's a force of habit.
he's always watching the stream. So
Yeah.
the XCOM stream, I'm like, Like, let's just put it this way. You're always retarded, so you're just working out on the treadmill, and you don't know any better. And the other one is a new mech unit, so she's just like, hey, maybe I can get some tips from this guy. So she's just running on there, just to be, nice about it. But,
Yeah.
you're just like, oh, man, I'm really must be getting good at this, because I'm not even out of breath. Fucking dumbass.
I feel the carbs melting already. Damn.
Yeah, then he asks, like, he's like, well, how else are you supposed to stay, like, thin when you don't have the ability to use your limbs? I'm like, well, judging by the technology we have, that we could genetically manipulate people, we probably just genetically modify the fat out of you.
Yeah.
Oh no!
While he was going like, oh, I don't know why I always hated leg day so much. This is easy. I'm never skipping leg day again. Damn.
Jesus Christ! I don't know what was worse. The fact that first I caught him in the workout room facing the lockers while two girls were on the treadmills. I'm like, oh, you're trying to work up the courage to talk to them. It's like, that's so funny. I'm like,
it's either that or I've got bad news for you, dude.
oh yeah.
Gay?
That might be true.
Yeah, might be.
Probably not.
Nothing wrong with that.
What are no? I'm not quoting Oni cartoons again. Not quoting our Oni cartoons again. We've done it enough.
Have we, though? Have we really?
Oni cartoons, yay!
Yeah, Oni cartoons, yay!
Yeah, XCOM is way too much fun, especially when you start attaching stories to characters, because it just gets really dumb really fast.
Oh, that's part of the fun of that game, I guess.
Yeah, I would definitely say it's gotten to that level.
Hmm.
This guy's name is Harold. He did nothing wrong.
Oh, screw you. And this guy has a comic idea that he's never shutting up about.
You know what? Maybe it's a
When
good
was
idea
the
that
last time I talked about my comic?
You know what? Maybe it's a good thing that I
That's
didn't get
actually a
any.
good
Maybe it's a good thing I didn't get any Russian guys on my team, because otherwise they would have talked everyone's ear off in the goddamn Sky Ranger. Yes, we all know. Once you're finished with this horrible alien war, you're gonna start a comic. We know. Oh God.
Yeah, we get it, dude. Jesus. Why is he squatting so much? I don't get it.
He's
And
good
who's
for
this
thighs.
babushka he keeps referencing?
He's good for thighs. So I can crush alien heads like watermelons.
Heels touch the ground when Slavs squat around.
I thought about becoming a mech unit, but then I realized I couldn't have a tracksuit on my mech.
But then I had better idea. I add
What?
white tape on my mech to make it look like tracksuit.
What do you mean I can't add Ladybus stripes to mech suit?
After hours,
Even sounds like tracksuit.
after hours when everything's shut down, there's Rolicious with night vision goggles and a can of spray and someone like the security turns on like, what are you doing? This is a restricted area. Adding track lines to my mech. That's not yours. That is XCOM property. Tsukeblet! What's up?
Suka. I'm making this mech suit my track suit. Suka.
No.
See? 2 stripes for Ladybus.
Jesus Christ.
No, he takes one step further. He makes it into a tracksuit.
Hang on. And someone in the background goes, boo!
So
Then he takes one step further. Installs speakers and subwoofers.
Oh
into the
no.
suit.
that is XCOM property, god damn it.
What? I can't hear you over the hard bass. Speak louder. Blitz.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's not the first illegal mech modification that has been made a joke of in XCOM, because I keep yelling at my friend. I'm like, no, you cannot add a beer storage in your mech's ass
Oh god damn it! I was about to
or
make
the
that
shoulder.
joke. I was about to make the joke. Boys, fire the rockets. I do have rockets. Why not? I replaced them with beer bottle. You want some?
Light beer.
Okay, then fire the lasers. I can't fire lasers. Why not? I replaced them with vodka dispenser.
I replaced them
machine
with
gun. I needed some space for my Savage kit.
no, even worse than a vodka dispenser. My laser gun is now a disco dispenser. Just fucking disco ball pops out. It's a fucking mech.
Rasputin.
No, not a disco ball. The fucking oh my god, what's that instrument called? The
Theremin?
balalaika. No, the balalaika.
Oh yeah.
And it also has Adidas stripes on the middle. What at the place where the strings are at?
Yeah.
The strings are the stripes.
Jesus Christ.
God damn it.
Y'all are fucking retarded.
Just this black balalaika with white strings. The most Slavic instrument.
It is the most Slav instrument I've ever seen. It's so beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Beautiful. Babushka would be proud.
Dun, 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 dun.
And this whole time, whenever I go to the council meetings where they're asking what's the status of XCOM and everything, I have to sit there in a suit with a straight face while trying not to look exhausted from all the fucking retardation with this team and go, yes, XCOM is composed of the most elite from around the world. We are proud to have the sponsorship from all the countries that have supplied us with their generous donations to fighting the alien threat, and then you just hear Russian bass as walk down the hallway. It's just like I'm just trying not to scream, just like I'm going to murder him. I'm going to murder him.
Well, the Irish are asking, why are we getting money from Adidas all of a sudden? Try to
And
explain
why?
that one away.
And what is with this large bill for potatoes? You ordered 2 tons of potatoes, and from the quote it says, directly from Babushka's garden. What company is Babushka's garden?
And what the hell is Dr. Sausage?
I assure you here at this meeting that all assets that are purchased by the XCOM organization are absolutely required. Please don't worry about it. It's okay. I've already done all the math, and I've sold the alien corpses on the black market. Don't take that the wrong way. That's actually a thing you can do. You can sell alien corpses on the gray market, rather.
Damn. Gray market is a nice misnomer, I guess.
I'm not sure why it's called a gray market. Maybe it's because you're selling it to countries and not, like, illegal, like, civilian stuff.
Oh my god, you're selling it to the gray ones.
So wait, we're selling the gray corpses to the
Illuminati
gray people.
confirmed. Oh my god.
Well, you're not far off. There was a group that we had to fight that were a bunch of dickholes from Earth, hiding in Canada. Fuck you, Canada.
Lol, Canada.
Fuck you for hoarding all the goddamn maple syrup and Exalt. Do you have any idea how much trouble
they did
Exalt
give us-
gave me?
They did give us poutine, though. So, you know.
Do you have any idea?
Roundabouts.
Any idea how much trouble Exalt gave me? Holy crap. It was like daily. I'd have to like send in my covert operative to fucking find out where they're operating. Then I have to go get my covert operative, and she's all like, why are you sending in giant robots when I could just fucking cloak myself because my skin does that naturally?
Does she breathe through her skin, though?
No, but she can cloak. She can cloak her skin naturally. She goes behind cover. She becomes invisible, and then people lose their face on the next turn.
Cool.
Dude.
Dude.
The
Dude,
most beautiful
Brad.
thing I saw recently in one of the in Elite. Okay, Lou, you know this
Babushka's
gun store
potato?
Lidl? No, shut up. Lou, you know this gun store Lidl, right? It's like a German thing.
Yeah.
I don't know it, but okay.
You probably know this. Have you seen this brand called McKennedy? That sells buns and ketchup and tortillas and shit?
I never shop at Lidl, so no.
Okay, alright, fine then. Okay, so there's this brand. This all American brand that just has American flags all over its logo and shit. Okay, so
Oh god.
recently I discovered.
It's not American at all. Okay, yes.
No, wait.
It's made in China.
No, check this out. I saw a bottle of America's McKennedy's maple syrup.
Well then,
Bottle of maple syrup covered in American flags.
That is so wrong on so many levels.
I know, right?
we do make maple syrup as far as I know, because I think there is this one brand that we buy that's produced somewhere, probably near Canada.
No, Canada.
Fuck you, Ken. I'm never gonna forgive you for hiding Exalt there. Oh yeah, we're totally giving money to the XCOM organization and totally not harboring alien terrorists,
We're sorry.
alien
Sorry,
sympathizers. No, not buying it this time.
Sorry, eh?
Goddamn Canadians.
It's fine, we got free healthcare.
From aliens, apparently.
Yeah. That explains so much.
God damn Canada.
Well, where else are we gonna get free healthcare? You? Ayo.
Actually, yeah.
We do have free healthcare now, kind of. And I'll have you know that my base in XCOM is somewhere in Asia. I don't know exactly where, but it's somewhere in Asia.
Somewhere in Asia, it's fine.
You call
Look.
your secretary, Lucy. Where? Okay, I know there's this corporate meeting.
Where are we at again?
Well, listen,
No.
it's an underground base, so as far as I'm concerned, like, I was working somewhere, I got hit in the back of the head with a blackjack, I woke up under there like, you're the new leader of XCOM. Pardon? Wait, I'm the what? Yeah, you're gonna lead a squad against an alien threat. There's an alien threat?
What now?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's an alien threat. Okay.
Do I get free dental?
Well, think about it.
Do you at least validate parking?
There is no parking. It's an underground base.
Well, where the hell do you park your tanks and shit?
You don't have tanks.
Then what kind of base is this?
It's a base
You've
of.
got a good point.
Well, you don't need tanks because apparently you have mechs and a Sky Ranger.
Well, you still need to park that shit, right? You don't just put it in a storage closet, do you?
Well, that's the landing bay. I imagine that they would be hiding in then. This shit's retarded.
Do at least get keys to the executive bedroom.
No.
Absolutely not.
Well, fuck this job.
Stop spreading your sandwich keep shells all around the base.
Hey, they're not we.
Listen,
You
you get your own office. That's about the only benefit I can think of.
bleed.
It's a good game. It's a good game.
Question mark.
I highly recommend it to everyone.
Nice.
Can't get this torso just right. It's a bitch.
Once I beat it, I can move on to the second game, which is apparently a lot harder, and I will have to modify it because I'm not doing the default bullshit because they're like, oh yeah, how do you feel about time limits on every mission?
Oh my god.
Yeah, exactly. No. No thank you. I didn't mind it when they did it in XCOM 1 here and there, because it's like, oh man, you know, there's a reason for it. It's like, oh, okay. But it's like, nope, every mission.
Jesus.
No thank you. No thank you. I will be modding the shit out of that.
My anxiety is bad enough as is.
Because in XCOM 1, there was, like, a form of a timer called, there was, how do you put this? A resource on the map, called Meld. And each certain map that had it would have 2 canisters, and if you got the Meld within a certain amount of turns, you know, you get some Meld. So, that would be used to build mechs, do genetic engineering on your troops, so, like, it was, like, this thing that you could ignore, but you really didn't want to.
Yeah.
So it was a good timer.
Alright.
But this, in 2, it apparently it's just like, no, there's like, the aliens will send in reinforcements and you'll be overwhelmed. It's like, I don't buy that.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, so there's a number of mods that like will extend it dramatically, slightly, or
Indefinitely.
yeah. So it's pretty extensive. The community apparently had a lot of negativity to say about that.
I think even I heard about it.
Yeah, it kind of exploded and not in a good way. But it's okay. They have workshop support, so modding it is as easy as clicking one button.
Cool.
Unlike XCOM 1, which has no mod support.
Well, that
So-
sucks.
So you gotta, like, mod stuff like the old-fashioned way, drag files in and yada yada yada.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's probably still. I would personally still count that as mod support, but you know.
I mean, yeah, but it's not, like, directly there. You know what I mean.
Oh yeah. It's not built in.
Exactly.
And not convenient as the Steam Workshop, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, imagine if Skyrim didn't have mod support directly built into... Well, actually, no, it doesn't. So...
It didn't. No.
Well, it did because of the Nexus, the Skyrim Nexus.
Yeah. But still, you still had to get the script extender for most mods and all of that shit.
Yeah, but it was pretty easy.
Yeah, of course.
It was like 2 things, and you're like, okay, now I can just click and drag mods in there, and hopefully things won't explode.
Yeah, hopefully the load order is still there. And all of that good stuff, you know.
Oh, I actually, thinking about it, I haven't heard anything about that one Bethesda thing. Sorry, what?
Bethesda games without mods.
Oh, well, Doom technically doesn't have mods.
Yeah, it's not made by Bethesda itself, so.
It's published by them, though. It's close enough.
Doesn't count.
Fine.
No, it really doesn't count. It's Bethesda Softworks that keeps screwing shit up.
Yep.
Fine. Well,
And
I do
Doom
want to
is
know
perfection.
something. I want to know how that whole microtransaction thing that they did with Skyrim and everything is going.
Creation
Because,
Club?
yeah, is this still going?
It failed.
I don't think it is. That's actually a very good question.
I know what's a thing for Fallout 4, and goddamn did the reviews and the rating for Fallout 4 on Steam fail. It fucking plummeted like a bass drop.
Oh, I threw a negative review at that too because I was just like, I'm like, normally I don't like doing this, but like, I was like, this is breaking the game for people, and it's straight up, not worth it. It's
No.
worse for your game.
It's not only that, like, people are exploiting that system to, insofar as they steal mods from other creators and sell it as their own.
Yeah, they pretty much copy the stuff, but it's just slightly different, and it's like, how the oh my God.
That is not okay.
Yeah, they
At
had
all.
that for Skyrim, but then they removed it.
Oh, thank goodness.
Did they? That's good.
Yeah, that happened a long time ago. We're talking like maybe 2 years or something.
Oh, no.
Really?
That you're thinking of the original paid mods that was built into Steam. The Creative
Oh, yeah,
Club, the Creation Club is totally different.
Creation Club. Yeah, it's a thing in Fallout 4. I don't know about Skyrim. I don't think it touched Skyrim.
Well, one would hope.
I'm not so sure, actually. I'm
Let me Google this. Creation
Yeah, please
Club,
do.
Bethesda.
Creation Club Skyrim.
Our website uses cookies. Eat my dick.
Who fucking cares?
Apparently in Europe, it's a European thing, apparently.
I know.
Like, why?
It's so annoying.
Let's see. Creation Club is a collection of content for Fallout 4 and Skyrim. Yeah,
Yep.
Skyrim is affected.
Yeah, it's the Ultimate Edition, I think. I don't have that version, so fuck it. Don't care.
Same here.
Same. Also, I have no desire whatsoever to play Skyrim ever again.
I was kind of
Yeah,
interested in...
Fuck that game.
I was interested in the Switch version, but then I found out that they didn't fix anything. I was like, oh, well,
Of course
I
not.
Oh,
don't...
Bethesda, what'd you expect?
Yeah.
I was hoping that they'd fix the game-breaking ones where the game, like, would, like,
Bruh.
crash or you get stuck and shit.
That
Bruh,
would require work. What are you on about?
bruh, bruh.
Yeah, I know.
How many times have Skyrim been ported, reported, teleported?
I know that, but I thought they were fixing things. Like, I don't pay attention to that
No.
stuff because I got it for PC, and that's all I needed.
Bruh.
Like, I know that they were working on the PS3 version for a while, trying to fix the really bad game-breaking bugs there, but apparently they couldn't do that because shit got fucked.
Reasons.
Because
Yeah.
they're bad and they can't program ladders in their games, apparently.
Yeah, no, I'm never gonna ever buy a game made by Bethesda ever again. Fuck that.
If only Obsidian would make another Fallout,
Hmm.
because that was good.
As long as they're not using any engines made by Bethsoft, I'm totally on board.
Unfortunately, they did because they didn't have much time. I think they had 2 months to kick out.
Jesus.
How long was it? Like I know they had like a fraction of the time that they did with Fallout 3, like Obsidian that is, and they managed to
which
make
is insane.
yeah, and they managed to make a much deeper game with better mechanics, better story, and yet Fallout
More
3
interesting characters. Yeah.
by a mile, and yet Fallout 3 still gets a lot of praise. I'm like, how that game is so fucking bad and bland.
It really is. Yeah, but people only mostly care about is this game a time sink? Do I get my money's worth, so to speak?
Oh, I read that
Can
recently
I
on a
pour hundreds upon hundreds of hours into this game and feel like I had feel like I got value?
I recently saw that on this RPG group I'm on Facebook. Someone like said like, does anyone else here not want to buy games unless they're getting at least 90 hours of gameplay? I'm like, no.
What?
I'm like,
No.
I'm like, yeah, you could have a lot of fun in those games, but like, that's a lot of quantity over quality. Because like
Exactly.
Uncharted was great for just a really linear narrative.
Mhm.
Well, it's not super narrative, you get what I'm saying, but like it's an action-packed adventure. You have a lot of fun. Everything's
It's very
scripted,
linear, very streamlined. It's a very scripted experience, but that's totally fine.
but it's fun. Like you can make big,
Yeah.
crazy events. Like you could have like these over-the-top things. Like you're on a sinking ship, and the ship flips over, and you see that like there's a giant glass ceiling that's about to break from the water pressure. Like that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, you
can't
can't
do
do
that-
that with open world.
Yeah, and if you do, it's going to be like Far Cry 3, where all those events are like really sectioned off and linear from the rest of the game.
Yeah, the funny thing about it is that those were the best sections in the entire game.
Exactly. Like I remember, there's I think 2 parts where you trip balls on something. I don't know what the hell it was, but it was really interesting, and it's unfortunately not something you can do in the open world.
Yeah, because how would that even work?
Exactly. So, well, I mean,
Not at all. That's how.
GTA did manage to do that. They had peyote cactuses that you can eat, and you would trip balls, and it was in different areas, so you could play as a different animal depending on which peyote cactus you ate. So, like, you can run around as a tiger or a little Pomeranian. So there you go. Grand Theft. No, not 4, 5. Grand Theft Auto 5. What am I saying? 4 for?
The fuck?
Yeah, I'm
That's so
serious.
cool.
It's like they're hidden packages, except they're like super, super, super fucking hidden.
Yeah, but that's Rockstar. In a nutshell, they do that shit.
They did that shit. Now they're just like
Oh yeah,
GTA
Give
Online.
us easy money.
Yeah, that's when Rockstar fell to the ground for me.
I mean,
GTA Online is the worst online experience I have ever had, and I played League of Legends, CS:GO, Overwatch, Dota 2, and I had more fun on those
Jesus.
games. And I had
Yeah,
more fun on those games than I ever had on GTA 5. That speaks volumes.
it's pretty.
That does speak volumes. Jesus
It's
Christ.
pretty toxic. Like people talk about how toxic those other games are. Like I spent a little bit of time on there, and like there were just dickheads everywhere. You couldn't go 5 minutes without there being some dickhead doing something really annoying.
So they've got a really bad griefing problem. Is that what it is?
Oh, the griefing's ridiculous, dude.
Oh my god.
Like, I didn't play like a boatload of it, but the time that
Yeah.
I did play it, like, and I was like alone without a friend or whatever, some guy pulled up next to me and was like, hey, you want to ride? I'm like, no thanks, I'm good. I said, hey, you want to ride? No thanks, I'm good. Fucking
Yeah.
drives off, comes right back around and tries to hit me. I actually managed to jump out of the way of his car, and then he just tries to fucking like run me over. He's like, I said you want to ride. I'm like, oh, this
Fucking
is gonna
hell.
be fun.
Yeah. Bloody hell, just piss off.
It wasn't fun. It was only fun when you
not.
played in private servers with friends or private games, because then you can like not have dickheads just being assholes all the time.
Oh yeah.
But there was some mission restrictions in that case, if I remember correctly.
Of course, because I don't know how they milk more money out of you in different ways.
But yeah, since we were on the topic of quality over quantity, one of my favorite games of all times is basically just 2 or 3 hours long.
Which one?
Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that game.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Holy shit.
Yeah, Total Biscuit I think pitched it as one of his favorite games.
Yeah, he made me aware of that game once, and I was like, if he's raving about it this much, it kind of has to be good, right? Because his and my taste tend to overlap quite a bit.
Mhm.
So I did check it out, and he was not wrong. It is a fantastic game.
I'm trying to think. Like, I don't have favorites, so I'm not super good at this. But one of my
Just think
Would I
of the
be-
last game you enjoyed. It was relatively short. Let's put it this way.
well, I wanted to actually hit you with a long game, but a short game. Phantasy Star 4 is probably the shortest RPG I've ever played, and it might be one of the best RPGs that I've ever played. It's it has comic book style cutscenes, so like you're not just staring at little sprites that are trying to do gestures. Like you see
good.
the full on thing. So like it tells a story through all that, and it's really, really, really intense. Like you can really get invested with the characters. And there's no counter on the game, so I can't tell you how long it is, but I want to say it's probably 20 to 30 hours long. Compare that to like
That's reasonable.
I think it took me 40 hours to beat Tales of Xillia, 70 to beat Berseria. Like, those are good games. They're really, really good. They're not, like... I don't think they're overloaded with stuff, but... But in terms of, like, short games, Sonic Mania, I fucking love that game. Freedom Planet, that game's maybe 3 hours long if you're not too fast at it.
If you know what you're doing.
No, you can. If you know what you're doing, you probably beat it in an hour and a half. If like you're speed running like the fuck out of it, like there's an achievement for beating it in a certain time, which I haven't gotten because I haven't done a straight through run in a long time. I just kind of like pop it on, play a few levels.
I'll be
Yeah,
back in
makes
a
sense.
second.
What are you saying, really?
I'll be right back in a second.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Sonic Mania is fucking fantastic. They just nailed everything so good. The stages are super streamlined, but it's at the same time like they're really open. So, like they're not open in the way of like where you can like run around like in Metroid and explore like that. Like
Yeah.
it's like if you're good, you can stay on the top area, which is the faster way to go through. Or you can go down and explore lower levels to maybe see if you can find big rings of Chaos Emeralds and stuff. So like that game's short and freaking sweet. I think that's maybe 2 hours, 3 hours, and it's one of the best purchases I've made. It's fucking great.
Yeah.
Other short
hear you.
games. Trying to think of other ones. Well, Ion Maiden is only maybe 40 minutes, but that's
Yeah,
in early
for now.
access. Yeah. Doom, the original Doom is pretty short, technically. Like, you beat the first episode in maybe an hour,
Yeah.
and there's only 3 good ones as far as I'm concerned, so, maybe that game would take you 3-4 hours? Unless you're secret hunting.
Who even knows? Yeah.
Let me see, let me boot up Steam real quick. Serious Sam's actually kind of long, never mind. I was going to say Serious Sam, but it's
The
100...
first one.
Yeah, but I guess we were almost done in maybe about an hour
Yeah.
or 2. I don't know how long we were playing.
Wasn't it like 3 hours?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I wasn't recording, so I didn't have the timer, and I was
Yeah.
I was having myself a drinky drink.
Hang on, actually, let me check this out because I just installed it just for the two of us to play it. So my game time should be relatively accurate.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where is it? Serious Sam HD Fusion. Yeah, 3 hours.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Time flies when you're having fun.
absolutely.
That was a good time.
Yeah,
I'll have to
we
do
should
it
do
again.
that again.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I still got plenty of Southern Comfort left.
Also still got a couple beers. So, you know,
Sweet!
let's get on that shit, bruh.
Maybe we'll record it. I don't know if that would ruin the fun and put stress.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't stress me out. Like, I don't mind that. But
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, so maybe we will record it.
Yeah, who knows? Let's see.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go ahead and say like, oh, we're definitely doing this.
Yeah. Of course,
not-
of course.
I'm not good at making plans. I just
Welcome
go.
to my world, bro.
Plans. I hate. I can't do plans, man. Like if someone's like, hey, you want to hang out today? Sure.
Yeah.
Like it's never
Same.
like, hey, you want to hang out? You know, in like 4 days. Sure.
How would I know that?
Yeah. It.
I don't
This
even
has-
know if I'm gonna be in a mood, and it's nothing against you or anything, but you know, how would I know that?
Yeah.
Same.
This house is too chaotic to know what the fuck's going on. Like one day,
Oh, yeah.
you know, you're sitting there working all day and not getting interrupted the next day. Like everyone needs something.
I hear you. Yeah, let's see if we can swing another round at some point.
Absolutely. And if you want to look at another decent co-op game to get on sale, which it is frequently on sale because it's Sega published, Renegade Ops. It's a twin-stick car shooter.
All right,
It's dumb as shit, and it's brilliant.
all right. I'm gonna have a look. See.
I think I mentioned it last stream, but it has Gordon Freeman in it, and he can summon antlions while he's driving around in his hot rod car.
that, yeah.
Yep. So that's the kind of level of stupidity you're working with. It's dumb. And
Cool.
gloriously dumb. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah, that's my kind of dumb.
Everything's over the top. Everything explodes like 3 times. It's a game that really went under everyone's radar. Like, I don't see anyone talking about it, and it's quite fun.
Let me look this up actually. Hang on. Renegade Ops. Oh yeah, I think I saw that at some point. Oh yeah, that one.
I'd hope so.
Yeah, that looks cool as shit, dude.
Dude, not only does it have local co-op split screen, but it has dynamic split screen. I haven't seen that since Toe Jam and Earl. So like, if you two are really close, you'll be on the same screen. But the moment you guys get apart, the screen will split, and you can tell how it will split. So you can be like, I want the screen to split dynamically, where like if someone's more north of the map, they'll be on the top of
Yeah.
the screen, but the line between the screens will slowly turn. Or I think you can have it vertical or horizontal, and it's static.
Oh,
So like, there's just boatloads of options on how to play this game.
Yeah, that sounds cool as shit, dude.
Wait a minute, how many people can play this game? Because I only ever played it 2-player, because I only played it locally. I wish there was a visit store page, but yeah, they got community hub and store page. Oh, it doesn't say, does it? How many players? Oh wait, there we go. Two-player split-screen cooperative play, or up to 4-player online competitive co-op.
Cool.
How the hell do you have competitive co-op? It's probably gonna be like some sectioned off thing or whatever.
It's
I don't
either
know.
that or scores.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I'm gonna have a look see as soon as I get to it. Or as soon as I've got the time.
Fair enough.
Yee.
Worth looking into. And
If
I
you
will.
say so, dude.
I will try and find out if there's fixes for Magicka, because that is a game where you yell at your friends a lot. You fucking blew me up again!
That sounds like a game where I would laugh my fucking ass off.
Oh, probably. I wanted to
I'd
murder
probably
my...
just go for half the game and
Oh, there's a lot of spells like that. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Magicka spells. Blah 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 blah. Useful combinations. No barriers. No.
Nobody cares about those.
Yeah, these are all like the generic ones. I want to see the special ones. Other spells. No, where the hell are the combo attacks? Like, I mean, these are all combos, but like they were like proper spells.
Mm-hmm. Proper dickhead spells.
Yeah, pretty much. How is there not? Yeah, like you can enchant weapons on the fly. You can make armor for yourself. There's so much crazy shit.
Cool.
I just can't find the goddamn special thing here. It would help if I knew what it was called, because I'm sure there's like a special thing for it. Oh yeah, there's someone with the top comment is try QESDF, which is I think the lightning spell. Yeah, I can't find anything on the wiki page.
That's fine.
I was really hoping to, because some of these are fucking fun. Oh, there we go. Haste, revive, meteor shower. That's about as fun as it sounds, because everyone explodes.
Yeah.
Grease. Covers the floor with slippery grease. Will burn when set on fire.
God damn it.
Also, your character will slide over Earth. Rain.
Of course.
You know, screws up everything. Nullify, which removes all status, buffs, and effects. Thunderbolt, which... yeah, it does damage to the most elevated unit.
Yeah.
It does damage to the most elevated unit in front of the enemy. Yeah, that one's pretty bad.
Oh my god.
Tornado. It just randomly goes around and can kill someone. Conflagration. Heat wave, which does 600 damage and sets things on fire. Time warp. Slows down time for everyone. Blizzard. Summons a blizzard, which chills everyone, including the caster.
What?
Yep.
That's so stupid.
Teleport. Thunderstorm, which, yeah, is just rain and thunder, meaning everyone will get fucked. Summons a phoenix at the caster's location, dealing fire damage to everyone nearby, and revives all fallen wizards. That's pretty good. Raise dead, where you can raise the undead.
Of course.
Fear, which scares everyone. Charm, duh. Summon death. Summons death, who instantly kills the nearest player creature with the lowest amount of health.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so that could be you.
Of course.
Invisibility. Summon elemental. I actually never got the elemental. Yeah, summon vortex. Summons a large vortex which sucks in and crushes anyone careless enough to wander close. Yeah, then there's there's spell go to desktop, and then I believe that's the blue screen one.
I am back.
Howdy.
Is that? Welcome back, dude. Is that a legit spell? Go
Yeah.
to desktop.
Yeah, I thought it was the blue screen, but I think it actually might just crash your game.
Jesus. This is like, is it designed to crash your game, or is that a bug?
Oh, it's designed to crash your game because it's crash the desktop. Oh no, yeah, crash the desktop. It a blue screen appears over your character and you're dead. So you have to be either revived or, you know, wait for your friend to stop laughing to revive you.
God damn it.
I hated that spell so much. I'm like, oh, did we have to get this one? And then just all of a sudden my character gets blue screen. I'm like, fun. Thanks.
Which game? Which game we're talking about now?
Magicka again.
No.
We were talking about Renegade Ops, which is a game that everyone should own.
Can I just say one more thing about Warcraft? Just
No!
a funny thing.
No.
No, it's
No.
not quotes.
No.
One gameplay experience I had on a modded server.
I suppose.
All right.
Okay, so this one time I was playing online with a friend, and this online, you know, just clans versus clans, and it was a modded server. It had like custom commands you can like put in the game, and stuff will happen. What those commands were, one of them was, "God does not exist." If you type that in,
Edgy.
you will get struck by lightning. All your units, all your building, destroying everything.
Wow. That's pretty funny.
The second command was, hell freezes over. If you type that in, you'll spawn something like Satan and those little fucking skeleton imps, and they will wreck your settlement.
All right.
And there's no way to fight back. It's like an instant death. Well, not insta, because it takes time for them to like actually destroy unless lightning. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was like the most funniest thing I had like for a self-destruct.
Yeah, nothing quite beats that trolley shit. It's just insane that Magica actually made it in the game, like as a standard feature. Although Magica did,
Yeah.
I think, have one of the roughest launches in history, where the developer wasn't even aware that the game launched. So like it
What?
came, yeah,
For
it
real?
came, yeah. Go ahead and look it up.
Ow.
It came out on Steam like, guys, we're live. Wait, what? We're not done though. So they had to rush to fix the broken ass game that got launched on
Oh
Steam.
no.
Yep.
That is the worst.
Yeah, it was apparently that bad. So,
Oh no. How does that even happen? What the hell?
dude, I don't know. They're not like, I don't think they have like a publisher like in that regard. So, I don't know. Did everyone just forget it was a Monday?
This is probably something along those lines too, yeah.
Damn.
Good grief.
Pretty fucking ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. Like everything in this game. So, you know. Kind of fits the theme.
Theme park? Theme hospital?
Themeroo.
I missed
I
those
don't even know
games.
what I'm saying anymore.
I don't know either.
Hospitals. Does anyone remember Crazy Taxi 3 by any chance?
Yes.
I
What
never
about
really
it?
got into the Crazy Taxi games.
There was a port for the PC, and I had the disc once.
Mm-hmm. So?
Not just something I remembered. me and my bro, we had like a blast with that game. And the thing is, it was like a direct port from the arcade, so you had that ridiculous
Ooh.
time limit.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I think
shit.
Yeah, like
I think I even remember that, yeah.
Yeah, you got to pick up customers and deliver them if you want time bonuses. So me and my bro, we had this competition: who can make more laps across like the city. Because apparently you can go straight forward into a lap and just go back to where you started if you can actually do that. And I think our record was, I think my brother holds that record, 3 laps before time ran out. Getting more customers.
I have no idea how much or how little that is. So
The
I'll
city
just
is-
say
the
yes,
city
that's
is-
impressive.
The city is pretty big. There's like, well, I wouldn't say in terms of like Dark Souls where there's like a lot of nooks and crannies you can go to like skip a certain place.
Well, duh, it's not Dark Souls.
But from what I can remember, that city was pretty big. I mean, there are long segues where there's nothing but traffic, and you really gotta try and like freaking drift through that and power boost and not hit any of the fucking trucks. So there are like these long segments between like areas.
Mm-hmm.
So it was quite the challenge back then. I'm not sure if we would still be able to do that if I had the game again.
Mm-hmm.
But we had fun with in terms of that.
Well, I do have a
Those are
question for you
Yes.
two. With the exception of like, I'm not gonna put an exception clause on this. I was thinking about it, but
Get to the
how,
point.
how do I want to word this? Since games have changed, over the years, where like now we have more games and we know what to do with, versus then when it was like, you had like one game and you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna play the crap out of this game. Like, what did you guys used to do with your single game, like to increase your replay value, like speed runs, or like basically what Religious was saying. Like, did you do anything like that with other games that you had?
I only remember going for a no-death run in Resident Evil, the remake for the GameCube.
Holy shit! All right, how'd that go?
A no-death, no-save run.
How'd that go?
The tensest fucking 6 hours of my life.
Damn, son.
You know what?
I pulled it off. I fucking pulled it off.
You know what though? I'm gonna rename that run, and I'm gonna steal it from you. That run from now on is called the No Memory Card run.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me.
Go on.
Okay, when I didn't have a NES, but I had the pirated version, the Dandy.
Yeah.
From what I've
The
learned,
Rush first.
You mentioned that.
From what I've learned, the original NES had like save states, like save slots. You could actually save the game at some point, right?
No, it depended on the
On
game.
the game. It wasn't something the console itself could handle. I don't think.
Yeah, the only consoles with built-in memory that I know of are the Saturn, the 3DO, and the CDI. And other than that, for like in terms of early consoles, no console had built-in memory.
Well, yeah, but I think the cartridges themselves had like some kind of memory slots,
It
if
de-
I remember correctly.
It depended on the game. Like Mega
Depending on
Man,
the game, yeah.
Mega Man didn't have it. You had passwords. Final Fantasy had save slots. Metroid had save slots in Japan only. Ahem.
Ow. And why? That's stupid.
Yeah, because Metroid was a it was on the Famicom disk system, not the actual NES or Famicom. Yeah, so
I see.
still doesn't excuse it. Fuck them. Zelda had a save system because they were expensive back then. So yeah, only certain games had it.
Alright. Because here's the thing, so back on the Dandy, we had like all these games and shit.
That name will never cease to be funny to me.
Yes. Anyway,
Sorry.
me and my bro, we had only a limited time on it because we had one PC, one room apartment, you know, all that jazz. Just don't log the TV, son, because I got a game to catch tonight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Me or my bro, we would try to speed run the game and see if we can reach the end before, you know, our parents would start pestering us to stop.
Mm-hmm.
I remember one of those games was Adventure Island, the very first one. Darkwing Duck,
Ooh.
Wacky Races. Actually, no, that was actually the game that I managed to speedrun pretty well. That game I remember I was pretty good at. We never beat speedrun Super Mario on the Dandy. We never did that. We only did that later with emulators.
Mario's
Because
pretty
we
tough.
had PC. My bro had a PC. I had a laptop. We actually managed to, you know, finally get to do that shit. Monsters and Monster in My Pocket was one of those games. Actually, no, that game was also pretty short because we managed to like there was like no pressure to run it. We
Monster.
actually easily beat it.
Hold on.
Monster in My Pocket?
Yeah, it was a platformer beat 'em up game.
On the NES.
I was just about to say that
Yes.
sounds like a terrible Pokemon ripoff, even before Pokemon was even a thing.
If I remember correctly, there was some kind of lawsuits because of the name. There was something like that, but nothing too major. But yeah, that is a game. You either play as Frankenstein or You are basically Frankenstein or Dracula vampire toys.
Huh.
And you play through like... Yeah, that's the game. That's the game. And you basically play through like... You go from... Yeah, basically it's like Toy Story meets Goosebumps, I guess. No, not Goosebumps.
Free exclusive Konami Monster Inside. I'm not sure I understand that.
Oh, wait a second.
Hey,
Monster
Val.
in My Pocket, wasn't that a toy line at some point?
I have no idea, to be honest.
I think Ashens had a look at some of those, actually.
He's
I'm
reviewing
I'm
so
pretty
much
sure he
shit.
did. Also, welcome to the stream, Valazy. Do
How's it
enjoy,
going?
your, do enjoy your stay,
Long time no
somehow.
see. Let's see. That's the My Little Pony collection Ashens did. That's some kind of weird samurai.
I am fairly certain he had a look at those. Hang on.
I wish I could tell you. I can't keep track of everything by name because my memory doesn't work like that, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think he... Yeah, was this Ashens? No, this is not Ashens. Fuck you, you wannabe.
There it is. Found it. Oh, shut
So-
up.
So it was a legit thing. Oh my
Yeah.
god. So Konami did a okay, whatever. 90s. What a weird time.
What a strange time to be alive.
But yeah, I had fun with that game.
Huh.
So yeah, basically, we were
Right.
doing speed runs before speed runs was a thing, I guess.
I'm pretty sure speedruns have always been a thing.
Well, I mean, gaming back then, I mean, we're talking late 90s. I don't know if
Well, maybe
Well-
maybe we didn't have a term for that.
we did.
What was it called again? Oh,
Well, speed
I don't-
runs.
Time trials. Time.
Give me a second.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, those were a thing. But
Yeah.
it was like in PC games, not on console, as far as I remember.
Sonic
I'm
has
pretty
time
sure they
trials.
Well,
Anyways.
Sonic 3 has a time trial mode.
Oh, I remember.
There you go.
I wanted to say, before I forgot what I was going to say. Speedruns. I don't know if that was a thing in gaming culture back then.
I'm pretty sure it was.
In the 90s, it was primarily
Did you,
Quake.
did you see what I did there?
No, I didn't.
I'll throw back to our previous stream,
What?
gaming culture. When I was reading the
Oh,
wiki how to be
right,
a pro gamer.
right.
Oh God,
Until it went
no!
over your head,
You see,
guys.
no, see, because we put that out of our head is the thing.
Yeah,
You can only
Come on,
take.
don't-
we try to erase that memory. Awful,
Welcome to Watch Rolly, the latest YouTube channel where we give top 5 lists.
Oh fuck!
Totally do that.
Surely no!
I should totally do that.
No!
Top
No.
5 WikiHow articles. And I read all of them from start to finish.
Top 5 ideas for a comic I just had.
No, you read all of them from start to finish, except for when you get distracted, you start reading another list in the middle of the list. Welcome to the top 5. Ooh, shiny.
I should totally do that.
Please don't. Please spare us.
Watch Mojo will start cease and desisting you so hard.
Even a great channel name.
Watch Rolly, and you just see him sitting there eating a bag of potato chips, staring blankly at the camera.
For 10 hours.
Nom.
Where is he getting all those chips from?
Here's
No.
the thing, it's not chips, it's semichki.
I don't know what that is, but I'll take your word for it.
Sunflower seeds.
Oh, okay. Makes a lot more sense.
Very popular snack in Russia.
No, for 5 hours I eat chips. And then for another 5 hours I actually make them. While staring at the camera. Not breaking eye
Lustfully.
Oh God.
not breaking eye contact. At all times. Just staring into the camera at all times. My hands are
You
not
don't have the
moving.
attention span for that. Stop lying.
I'll just glue my face to the... I'll just mod my face, you know, in post-editing.
So it turns out that
It's just a 10-second loop.
yeah, that end he's got in the bottom right corner, oven cam or TV cam. We're back here at the oven cam while I make my potato chips. Now we're back at the couch cam while I eat potato chips. I have the most brain damage.
And the best idea for YouTube channels. Watch Rolly. God damn it.
No, it's gotta be something a bit more cooler.
What does
Dude,
the
it doesn't
Dragon
get
Balls?
much more cool than that.
What does the Dragon Ball Z villain have to do with your YouTube channel?
Oh God. That was terrible even by your standards. Jesus Christ.
I missed it.
Frieza.
No, Frieza has a brother named Cooler.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah, it's not canon because it's a Dragon Ball Z movie thing. So
Oh.
none of the movies are canon except for actually no, one of them was canon until they decided to make Dragon Ball Super, where they just remade the movie in the show and confused everyone.
Really?
Great.
Yep, I'm not
Is
kidding.
that why that show was getting so much flag?
No, the show's getting a lot of flack because it's garbage. I'm serious. It's just bad. It's really bad. Like there's so many.
JT, though.
I know, but that statement was gold. No, it's getting much flack because it's garbage.
It's fucking true. It's so bad. Like like there's people like, oh no, that's just you just got nostalgia goggles for the old show. I'm like, no, the old show was better animated. It had better villains. It had better story, and that's saying something. When I'm saying DBZ has
Story.
exactly DBZ has a good story compared to this.
That's cute.
I know they pissed off the Dragon Ball Z community when they fucked up the power level thing.
No, it's not even about
With
the.
those two cyan lesbians.
What?
There's I think
Don't you,
there's
don't you mean
sisters.
Super Saiyan?
Super Saiyan lesbian. Bah.
No. Here's what happened. I remember now. Okay, so in Dragon Ball, like everyone has to like do something in order to reach the next power level, right?
To reach Super Saiyan is what he's saying. It's like Super
Yeah.
Saiyan 1 was a big deal, Super Saiyan 2 was a big deal, Super Saiyan 3 was a big deal.
Yeah. So there's these
Suddenly
two.
everyone was Super Saiyan.
there's these two Yuri bait chicks, right?
They really are.
Yeah, basically.
Really?
They
Anyway.
really, really are.
Let me finish!
Go on.
Basically, they were low-level
They
Saiyans.
really are.
They were like level 1 Saiyans, right? They reached Super Saiyan level 2 by being told by Goku that you gotta get the sensation in your spine.
No, it wasn't Goku. It was another low level saying like the two were like asking
No,
like,
it was Goku.
no, Vegeta taught the guy how to do it. The guy came back and he's like, this, we have to compete in this universe thing, so you guys have to learn this move. So like, they were nagging him, how do you do it? So one of them went Super Saiyan, then the other one went fucking Super Saiyan Brawly, as in from the movies. It's so dumb.
They broke the power scaling.
And somehow Super Saiyan 2 is competing with Super Saiyan Blue, which is like 4
Yeah.
transformations ahead of the game. It's like, come on, guys.
I know they pissed off a lot of people with that shit.
Like, I'm not about the numbers. Like, I don't care. Like, there's so many people who are like, this character's like several million points at this point. I'm like, no,
As long as it's over 9,000, I'm fine.
no, you shut up. First of all, that line is wrong, because in English it's 9,000, in Japanese it's 8,000, so fuck you. No, it's so bad. It's just like, oh, look, a Super Saiyan 2 is helping out with Super Saiyan Blue. Oh, look, these guys who are supposed to be able, you're not supposed to be able to sense their strength, and because
Also,
they're
what are
gods.
these names? Super Saiyan 2 versus Super Saiyan Blue. Where
Hold on.
do the numbers end and where do the colors start? That doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Well,
Okay,
It's a shitty-ass grading system. It's almost like the Imperial system.
Hold on, do you want the technical term for Super Saiyan Blue? I'll tell it
No.
to you anyway. Super Saiyan God. No, Super Saiyan Beyond Super Saiyan God. That's what the technical term is. So they
Right,
renamed it
and
to Super
of course
Saiyan Blue.
There's something stronger than that.
Yeah, which
guys.
they just came out with.
But it's not much of a god, is it?
guys,
Hi. Yes, Relicious?
Hi.
I just realized we're talking
no.
anime, and I'm eating ramen noodles.
Nerd!
You went full on weeb.
Yeah, I was about to say, how far have I went? On
Too
the scale
far.
of 1 to say
Always too far. On a scale of 1 to 10, your religious level's too far.
That's what she said.
I know. And also, I'm pretty much done with this comic today.
I hate
Yeah.
you.
Despite the fucking massive background I did today, I'm proud of myself.
Lou, have a look at the backgrounds that I did
I know.
in this particular page. And I didn't even do any on this particular stream because I was working on this yesterday. So that just goes to show you fucking anyway, you were saying.
I'd show you the backgrounds I'm working on, but I got a non-disclosure clause on me, so...
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, no, Mrs. Claus told you not to closet or something, whatever.
She was very
Wait, you told him to
specific.
get out of his closet? Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I am not gay.
I'm not gay. I'm not gay. But watching me dance has made you gay.
I heard this fantastic joke the other day. Why are gays always so well dressed? Well, they spend most of their lives in the closet.
God damn it, son.
Ooh. I gotta tell you something
So
after this.
bad.
I have to tell you something after the stream about that. That's a little dark.
Oh no. If you have to tell me after the stream, it's gonna be horrible.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be Ooh.
Oh boy. Anyway, that is me done for today. Thank you all very much for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, do like, comment, and subscribe. All the good stuff. Yeah.
And please don't flag this video.
Oh yeah, please don't. That would be nice. Why would anyone flag this? By the way,
Have you heard what we're talking about?
the bird is the word.
Amen, brother.
Bird, bird's the word. Bird,
that being said, thank you
bird's the
very much for
word.
watching. See you all next time.
Bird's the word.
Goodbye.
Bird's the word. Alright, I'm done too. Thanks for watching. Check out the links at the bottom, or in the description, or on the top of this banner. I'll catch you guys later. See ya!